My mom used to always tell me, you know, these material things, the things you can see, the things you can touch, you can't take those things to the grave. Then she would sit there, look at me, and point at her head like this and say, your education, that you can take to the grave. Right. Then I would look at her just as confused, but, you know, I would nod and never say out loud, but what the heck good is an education if you're dead?
It sounded like she was trying to scare you into staying in school.
Girl, my mom has a lot of crazy sayings, and her sayings are usually just as crazy as she is, so you nod and you agree. But seriously, though, an education is super important, and it can have a tremendous impact on your lifetime earnings potential.
Some people may say that there are millionaires who never went to school, but I would argue that there are very few people that make it that way. You would actually be surprised to know that a lot of actors, artists, and celebrities actually went to college.
Depending on your future goals, you may see no value in getting a good education. Yeah, you may want to be a famous singer, a comedian, and see absolutely no point in going to college. But what happens when you blow up and you become a famous celebrity and you have all these millions? Are you going to know and have the tools and knowledge to know what to do with it?
Right. I'm sure we've all heard the story of the celebrity who made it big and then went bankrupt because they didn't know how to manage their money.
Exactly. And what do you have to lose by gaining any knowledge? Knowledge is power after all. And investing in an education is an amazing investment in yourself that will have tremendous returns.
One of the biggest benefits to getting a college degree is the ability to earn more money. Statistics have shown time and time again that compared to high school graduates, people with a college degree earn significantly more money over their lifetime.
As of April 2017, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average weekly earnings for someone who has attained only a high school diploma is about $692, or roughly about $33,000 a year.
The average weekly earning of someone who has obtained a college degree at a four-year institution is $1,156, or roughly $55,000 annually.
It's important to know that these are only averages, and there's a large spectrum of in-betweens. There's so many factors that go into figuring out how much you'll get paid at any given job, but these averages are actually a good place to start.
Exactly. A college degree isn't the only way to attain further education. Not all education has to be in a formal or classroom setting.
This is true, and some people may opt to get specialized training versus going to college. There are some people who are interested in specific things and they want to get trained in them, like electricians, carpenters, artists, and there's so many others.
These kind of trainings allow you to gain the necessary skills to go into a particular field. And for some, the earning potential is very high because there may be a high demand for that skill, or there might not be very many experts in that field.
That's true, and I can't emphasize enough how important a college education is. It was personally one of the best investments I made. I went to a private business school, and I remember my freshman year, that first week, the president of the school addressed us, and she basically said, take a look to the left of you, take a look to the right of you. Someone in this room in the future may be the next president of the United States, the CEO of the next Google, or the creator of the next big thing.
Exactly. When you go to college, you're not just getting an education. You're coming out with a network of individuals who could potentially help you in the future. And that alone is worth millions.
We definitely don't want to push you guys to make a decision to go to college, but we want to make sure that you do your research and that you have all the tools you need to make that choice.
And some jobs require more education, training, and experience than others. And typically, there are more jobs that do require more education and training than those that don't.
Exactly. So basically, the more education you have, the more options you'll have. So attaining more education will afford you more options in the future. Definitely stay tuned for more videos and more education from us too, because we do educate you on financial literacy.
We do. We try.
So give us a thumbs up and subscribe to GenerationWealthy.org if you haven't done so already. So
We're filming.
Girl, am I throwing you off?
No, you're not.
Cut. Samantha, come on.